Okay, so now we've been studying Exodus, today chapter 16. I put wrong numbers, but 1 through 36, not 26, 36. Okay, so the Jewish people are free from Egypt country, right? God led them through the Red Sea, He separated the waters, and they walked through, and the Egyptian soldiers and the king were following behind, but God let the water destroy and kill all the soldiers, killed the king, the Pharaoh. Okay? So, Jewish people, they were over, they were safe. They sang praises to God, thanking Him for freeing them and protecting them. And so they were in the wilderness, and they're continuing to travel. Alright, so in verse 1 it says, and they took their journey from Elim, that's a city, and all the congregation of the children of Israel came to the wilderness of, that's a funny name for a city, huh? Sin, but Sin, which is between Elim and Sinai, on the 15th day of the 2nd month after departing out of the land of Egypt. So, chapter 16, verse 2 says, all the congregation of the children of Israel,
Murmured, how do you say?
Yeah, murmured. Against Moses and his brother Aaron in the wilderness. Okay, remember what means murmur. Murmur, what does that mean? Complain. Complain. Okay? So before, same, right? Jewish people complain, we're thirsty, we're thirsty. You let us out here in the desert, we're going to die, no water. And they arrive, some water. Remember? Tasted bitter.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? So what happened? God told Moses, see that tree? Break it off, throw it in the water. Really? You obeyed? Threw it in the water? What happened? What happened? Yeah, the water changed, became sweet, and they could drink it. Okay? But before, people complaining against Moses, right? So again, they're complaining. Verse 3 says, and the children of Israel said to them, we wish to God that we had died Okay, so the Jewish people that complain, we wish we had died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt. Why? Because there we sat by much flesh pots, and we ate bread and we were full. For you have brought us into the wilderness to kill the whole assembly with hunger. Hunger. Okay? So they're complaining. You let us back there, yeah, we were slaves. Back there, yeah, we were not free. There we worked hard, but we had a lot of food. Here, we're free, we have nothing to eat. Verse 4. And then said the Lord to Moses, behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you. So, question. Have you seen it rain bread before? You've seen it yourself? Never? Really? Never? Yeah, never seen it before? Never seen it? Yeah. Me saying, never. Okay. It says, and the people shall go out and gather a certain rate. Okay. Every day. Okay. That I may prove them, or prove them, whether they will my law or refuse. Okay. Alright, so this is interesting, okay? So God said He's going to rain bread, alright? He says the people, they need to go out and gather a special amount every day. So, question. You like to eat? Yeah? He likes to eat. Same. You, every day, you go out shopping for food every day? Go shopping to the store? Maybe once, twice a week, he goes to the store. Here, God wants the Jewish people to depend on God every day. Okay? We, in America, some other countries, very blessed. We can go to the store once a week and shop, bring it home, put the food in the freezer, ice cream, right? One or two maybe. Put it in, and it saves the food 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It'll stay right. Okay? We're blessed. Here before they didn't have, refrigerator. They didn't have it, right? Put in the milk, stays cold, keeps it. Okay, they didn't have before, right? So here God says every day they need to go out and gather special amount. Okay? And he says that I may, it says, prove, sign it, prove, but this means test, that I may test them if they will obey or if they refuse. Okay? Verse 5 says, and it shall come to pass that on the 6th day they shall prepare that which they bring in, and it shall be twice as much as they gather every day. Okay? Okay, so for Jewish people, before they had different, their week began different day. Okay, so no, it's really 7, yeah. First, no, it's still the same. Okay. But we worship on the first day of the week, right? Named Sunday. Christians, right? We go to church the first day of the week, Sunday. Jewish people, they go to church Saturday. On Saturday, okay? And they name that day Sabbath, okay? Okay? So the Jewish people, they had many rules and laws, okay, from the Old Testament that they needed to obey, okay? So one of the things, so I think their day began 6 at night. The hours of their days were different than us also, okay? So their day began at 6 at night. So on Friday night, beginning at 6 for Jewish people is really beginning Saturday. Okay, the 7th day of the week, same as us, okay? So they were not allowed to work. They were not allowed to cook. They were only allowed to walk a short way. They couldn't travel far. Not allowed, according to the Jewish rules and laws, to honor the Sabbath day. Okay? So here, God's telling them, says on Saturday, you're not allowed. But on Friday, you gather for 2 days, and you save for eating on Saturday. Okay? Verse 6 says, "And Moses and Aaron said to the children of Israel, at evening, then you shall know that the Lord hath brought you out from the land of Egypt." Verse 7, "And in the morning then ye shall see the glory of the Lord, for that he heareth your," complain, "murmurings." Okay? The Dutch didn't line up too good. It's there. Against the Lord. Okay? So Moses is telling the Jewish people, God hears your complaints. He says, but really, you're not complaining against me and my brother. Verse 8 says, "And Moses said, this shall be when the Lord shall give you in the evening question. What's your favorite, I know the answer. What's your favorite food to eat? Your favorite food. Fish?
I knew you was going
Okay, steak. He loves steak, prime rib. Okay? Alright. So, question? Ham. Okay, so for 1 month, question. For 1 month, breakfast, you eat steak. Lunch, you eat steak. Dinner, you eat steak. 1 month. You like that? You want to try? You want to try? Hard. Yeah, steak. Yeah. You love steak. It's your favorite. Right? Yeah, true. Maybe a bit big. Okay, but maybe 1 or 2 times a week. Okay. Maybe you'd be bored with steak, only steak. You'd be bored. You want to enjoy some other food also, right? Okay. Yeah, it'd be bored, but it's delicious, right? Okay, so here, I understand Jewish people. We're eating bread every day, lunch, dinner, breakfast, lunch, dinner, bread. Maybe they'd be bored, right? Okay, same as Steve. Okay, so here in verse 8 it says, "And Moses said, this shall be when the Lord shall give you in the evening flesh to eat." Okay? Okay? So he said, the Lord's gonna give you some flesh. He didn't say steak or chicken or ham. I don't know. So it's, and in the morning, bread. Okay? Okay? So he says, in the morning, you're going to have bread. Okay? To the full. For that the Lord heareth your murmurings, which ye murmur against him. What are we? Okay? Your murmurings are not against us, but against the Lord. Okay? So the people were complaining, and Moses and Aaron, but Moses said, hey, your complaint is not against me and my brother, it's really against him. Okay? Okay? You know, some of the things that we learn in this chapter, that God hears our complaints. We know He hears our prayers, right? We pray, communicate with Him. But here it says God hears complaints. Sometimes maybe we have a pity party. Oh, poor me, poor me, poor me. He hears us. Okay? Maybe sometimes we're discouraged. Okay? And we complain. He hears us. He knows. He cares. Same, He cared for the Jewish people, right? Jewish people, bored, food, steak, 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 steak. Right? Bread, 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 bread. They were bored. So God said, okay, I'll send you some flesh, some meat to eat. Okay? Verse 9 says, and Moses spake to Aaron his brother, tell the congregation of the children of Israel, come before the Lord, for He hath heard your murmur. So remember, before, when God called Moses, and God told Moses, I want you to stand before the king and tell him, God said to let my people go. And Moses, I can't. Remember why? Yeah, his speech was awkward. Don't know, maybe he stuttered. The words up, long time speak. Okay? maybe that was the problem. But I can't. Sometimes when God calls people to serve or do some things, sometimes we, excuse. Moses, awkward speech. So God said, okay, your brother, Aaron, he's going to speak for you. You tell him, and he's going to tell Jewish people. Okay, so I just want to remind you here, in verse 9, it says, Moses spoke to his brother Aaron. He told him what to tell Jewish people. Okay? In verse 10, it says, and it came to pass, as Aaron spake unto the whole congregation of the children of Israel, that they looked to the wilderness, and behold, the glory of the Lord appeared in a cloud. Verse 11. And the Lord spake to Moses, saying, verse 12, this is God speaking now, I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel. Speak to them, saying, at evening ye shall eat flesh, and in the morning ye shall be filled with bread, and ye shall know I am the Lord your God. Okay? So, that's good. It's not only bread. It's bread, meat. Bread, meat. Right? Verse 13. And it came to pass that at the evening, it's the same as a bird. Okay. It says quail. Quail appeared. It's a bird. Maybe tastes same as chicken. I don't know. Okay.
In nice restaurants, they'll serve it. In nice restaurants, they serve quail. Go. And
says the quail came up and covered the camp, and in the morning the dew lay around the host. Okay, save the lesson next week. We'll go through some more. Okay? Thank you.